So I was asked a beautiful, simple question this week. And the question was, how do I know Jesus is with me? Which normally I feel like would have a simple answer. You just ask him into your life. And from there on, you're good, right? But then I really thought about it. And God reminded me of my younger self. And I remember that I asked God into my life for the first time when I was 4 or 5 years old. I was at First West Church, call it the First West. I was in the men's sanctuary. I can picture it vividly. But as I grew up in my teen years, I fell away and then I'd come back and I feel like God had left me or I had left God. And so I would ask him into my life again because I would still want him there. And I was like, God, I don't feel like you're here anymore. But thank you for accepting me again. I love you so much. I know you don't leave me, but I feel like I should ask you again. And I did this multiple times throughout my life until finally when I was about 22 or 23, and I did it one more time. And God said, Michael, I've been with you since you were 4 or 5 years old. And he just showed me that moment, because I had forgotten that moment when I gave my life to Christ when I was 4 or 5. He said, from that moment on, I have been with you. I've been walking with you during your tough moments, during your great moments, during your hardest moments, during your heartbreak, during your joy. I've been with you through it all. And it just blew my mind. And it made me so joyful that he was there. Even the times that I didn't feel him there, he was there. And so a verse he put on my heart to share with you about this week was Hebrews 13, 5-6, when it loads on my super fast phone. It says, don't be obsessed with money, but live content with what you have. For you always have God's presence. For hasn't he promised you, I will never leave you alone, never. And I will never loosen my grip on your life. So we can say with great confidence, I know the Lord is for me and I will never be afraid of what people may do to me. So I want to show you something. God reminded me of this week too. I have this scar on my arm right here and a few other scars that I'm not going to show you because they're on my body. But 2 years ago, my house was catching on fire and I had to put that fire out myself. Why or the details, I'm not going to share them with you because it was a silly fire. It shouldn't have happened, but it happened. Anyways, I was so scared in that moment. I was freaking out. I'm like, God, where are you at? I got burned. What's going on? And it wasn't until after that I realized I may have gotten some scars and some hurt, but I learned so much and God showed me that he was with me through that fire, that he saved me from greater damage to myself, to my family, that he walked me through that situation. And also that he will walk me through every situation until I see him in heaven. And that even though one day I will pass away, I will always be with him. I will be with him in heaven next. If you have never gotten a chance to give your life to Christ, this is your moment. Whether you're watching it right here, right now during COVID-19 pandemic, or 8 years from now when we don't even talk about it anymore, this is your moment. And you just need to pray something like, God, I believe in you. I trust you. I believe that Jesus died for me and rose again. I make him the Lord of my life. Once you pray that simple prayer and believe in Jesus with your heart, he's there. You're going to heaven. You may not always feel like it, but he will never leave you or forsake you. Absolutely love you guys. Can't wait to see you soon.